Greg. Sorry guys, I don't have much time. I'm being chased by a really spooky bad guy, so let's just jump right into this video. I've done a decent amount of videos before on shitty children's YouTube channels like The Sharers and Chad Wildclay, V Quaint, but what if I told you that they're all connected? You know how like the Marvel movies, each superheroes have their own movies, but they're all like connected because they all have like the same bad guy and they all are in the same universe together? It's called like the Marvel Cinematic Universe. This is like the same thing, but with shitty children's YouTube channels. I call it the Bad Children's Content Cinematic Universe, or just the Shitty Avengers for short. For the past like month or so, all of these channels have been making videos where they're battling against this evil dude named the Game Master. He's like this evil, mischievous hacker who's in love with games. He always makes them play games, and he's really elusive. The only time you ever see him up close is in the thumbnails of their videos somehow. But in the actual videos, he's always very far away and difficult to see. There's been this like ongoing plot where you have to basically go from channel to channel to see what happens next because the Sharers are involved, Chad Wildclay's involved, everybody's involved, but at the center of it all is Rebecca Zamolo. I've known about Rebecca Zamolo for a while because I think she's pretty popular on Musical.ly or TikTok now, I guess. And Rebecca Zamolo has always confused me because she's an adult, like a grown-ass adult, and she's famous on Musical.ly. And in my experience, the only thing that's cringier than little kids on Musical.ly is adults on Musical.ly. But anyway, now she's super popular on YouTube and she's making videos about the Game Master. Let's check one out. Also, this video is sponsored by Squarespace. Go to squarespace.com/Danny to get 10% off your first purchase. Thanks. This one's called Chasing Game Master in Abandoned Sunken City. New clues and hidden evidence found in real life.
Hey Zamfam, it's Rebecca, and you guys saw in my last video that I destroyed what I thought was my YouTube play button after dropping it from 45 feet in the air. When I looked inside, I realized that it was not only fake, but it had a secret hidden tracking device that the Game Master had been using to spy on me. Also inside was a note from the Game Master.
Also, you guys saw in our last video on the Matt and Rebecca channel that we found some secret surveillance cameras.
Also, you guys, there has been this smiley face right here, and it's been at the bottom of most of the notes. So right now, we are driving to the abandoned sunken city.
Okay, there's a lot to process in this intro. These videos have been going on for a long time, and in every episode at the beginning, they summarize what happened in like the past 5 episodes. So the intro to this video was like a minute and a half of her just being like, and then we found this clue which led us here, and then we found a little guy putting cameras in our house, and then I broke my YouTube play button for some reason. But you know, it's nice to have a little backstory for what's going on and where they are now. Even though none of it made any sense to me. None of it made any sense at all, but it's nice to hear why they think it makes sense. Like the part where she said she found a tracking device in her 1 million subscriber plaque. Like, why would that be a place to put a tracking device? When you get a plaque, you hang it on the wall and it stays there forever. Like, what is she carrying around her 1 million subscriber plaque everywhere she goes? What good would putting a tracking device in it be? Basically, the Game Master has been threatening to delete videos off of Matt and Rebecca's YouTube channels, but he's obsessed with games, so he's been making them play little games and riddles, and if they win, he doesn't delete their YouTube videos. He's a dubious guy. So anyway, somehow the clues that she's gotten led her to this sunken city in LA. You'll notice that it's neither sunken or a city. It's just like a large area of dirt near the ocean. So, not really a sunken city.
I just got a message from the Game Master. It says, this is a game for 2, but only 1 will win. What does the note say?
5 different letters, all hidden, it's true. Put them together is something so blue. And there's a smiley face at the end.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so they find this thing that says they have 20 minutes to find 5 letters, and then once they find the 5 letters, that's gonna spell out something blue. And the Game Master is DMing them on Instagram clues to help them find the letters.
It's another message from the Game Master. It just has a tree and a kite emoji. What does that mean? I don't see any kites going.
Let's just go try to find a tree first then.
Okay. Look. Look.
Oh!
Is that? Oh my gosh, you guys. What? Hey, this is it.
So the first clue is a kite emoji and a tree emoji, and they find the letter next to a tree with a kite in it. Wow, man, these are some tricky clues. I hope the next ones are a little easier, otherwise there's no way they're gonna find all these letters.
Looks like it used to be a kite and it's stuck up in a tree, and this is super creepy right now.
It is nice of her to tell us that it's creepy though, because honestly, I was just thinking that it's a pretty normal sight. It's a kite stuck in a tree. That's usually where kites get stuck. It's in the middle of the day, but It's a good thing Rebecca told me that this is creepy because now I'm scared as hell.
Another DM, but this time it's an apple and a bowl of cereal. I don't know what that means. You guys comment if you know, but I think we need to just search this abandoned sunken city and hopefully we find something.
One of the funniest things about these videos is they're so lazy and incompetent. It's like they just barely solve each puzzle. They're very easy puzzles every time. Like the second she gets the DM from the game master without even thinking about it, she's just like, apple? Cereal? Pfft, I don't know what this means. Guys, comment below and help me solve this riddle. I'm just gonna go wander around aimlessly until I figure this shit out.
Whoa, look, it says drone right here.
Do you guys think there's a drone watching us?
Yeah, probably. There's probably a drone spying on you. I know if I was gonna spy on somebody with a drone, I would try to spray paint drone somewhere in their view. You know, like a little sneaky guy.
Matt!
What?
Apple Jacks.
Oh!
Oh. E! Another message. Okay, so now it's weird. It's a blue circle, and then it looks like, is that a mountain? Okay, we gotta go. Let's go, you guys.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh my god.
How did they not notice that they were running towards a cliff? They were like, let's go! Whoa, 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 whoa! There's a cliff 3 inches in front of us. How did we not notice this?
Matt, it's right there. Oh my gosh, there's a squirrel by it.
Oh my gosh, there's a squirrel by it. I like how that's like a weird dramatic point. Oh my god. A squirrel. Outside? He must be working with the game master. Who the fuck are you working for?
Something's here.
Perfect.
Looks like it's an M. Aim.
Aim.
Eventually they find an M, or what could be either an M or a W, but they pretend to not realize that it could be a W, despite even holding it upside down sometimes, like it's a W, until the very end.
Beck.
Oh, water.
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 And once they figure it out, it's like this huge epiphany, like, what? An M is just a W upside down? Then they have to solve a few more clues and they get a little bit more intricate. There's one where they pick up mirrors in 2 different spots and they have to use the sun's light, shine it from mirror to mirror. And when they do that, it shines light directly into one specific location. So they go over there and they find nothing. There's nothing there. But then they turn around.
Who's here?
Maybe it's in the tree.
Beck, who is that? It's the guy with the mask.
Is that the game master?
Who's that guy? He's wearing a mask. We can't tell who he is. Oh my god, he's taking it off. Holy shit! It's a guy in a different mask. And then he just runs off. That's all he wanted to do. He just runs off and they chase him. So, what was the point of this whole thing? The game master was like, ha ha ha. If they solve the riddles, then they're gonna see me and I'm gonna be standing there. And then they'll know that I am there. And then I'm gonna run away. It's not a very elegant way to get out of this situation for the game master. Like, he seems pretty cool standing up there. And then all of a sudden he's just like, ha 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 ha. This chase is weird too because sometimes the cameraman is like closer to the game master than he is to Matt and Rebecca. Like, he's faster than everybody there and he just chooses not to trap the game master because, you know, he's just trying to get the shot. Matt and Rebecca are probably pissed at him like, what the fuck are you doing? Don't slow down to get shots of us. Go get him. He's getting away. Now we're never gonna find out what's behind that mask. It's probably another mask.
Matt, his mask! Look, Matt, he's getting away!
Let's go.
Oh, he got away. Look at him driving away in his old ass car. I like how he gives him a little as he drives away. Just as a little like, fuck you.
Sam, we're in the car. We're chasing the game master right now. I just saw this. Oh my gosh. We have this that is on the back of this mask.
So they found there's like codes on the back of his mask, like little clues. It seemed like the game master didn't mean to drop the mask, so why would he write clues in his own mask?
So I don't know if he meant, but we gotta go. Matt, he's right there.
So epic. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what the purpose of this entire video was. Like, from the game master's perspective, he's like this evil hacker. He hates Matt and Rebecca. He hates like all of these children's YouTubers. And he's hacked into their YouTube channel and he's gonna delete their videos to get rid of them for good. But he's gonna like make them solve riddles and stuff, and if they get them right, he's just not gonna delete their videos? Like, what's his motivation then? If he's not, like, why doesn't he just delete their videos? It's like he's trying to take down these YouTubers, but he's actually just giving them more content to make videos about. Like, these videos are crushing. They're all getting millions of views. So he's having the exact opposite effect. I think, honestly, if the Game Master just stopped fucking with them and they just had to make videos about stuff besides the Game Master, their channels would probably die faster than they would with the Game Master. Now, like I said, there's lots of other channels involved in this storyline, and you know I can't make a video like this and not include the sharers, especially Steven Sharer. He's just so weird. This video he posted called Abandoned Evidence Found in Game Master Top Secret Mystery Treasure Chest. The backstory for this is Steven Sharer and his sister Grace Sharer were kayaking and they found this old abandoned boat and they found a treasure chest, and for some reason they think it's from the Game Master, so now they're gonna try to open it.
So now everything's unlocked. The treasure chest is ready. Ooh, it's really hot.
Really?
It's really hot. I don't know if that's from being out in the sun or what.
What? She just destroyed her hand on that. It was like burning the flesh off of her hand, and she was just like, huh. Yeah, it's pretty hot. I like how they're wearing protection on every part of their body except their hands, which is the one thing they're using to touch the safe. Anyway, eventually they open the safe and it starts smoking. Smoke just starts billowing out of the safe. And so naturally, they just run around frantically, screaming.
Whoa, Steven! Steven! Oh my gosh, what do we do?
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Whoa, Steven, hurry, come!
But then they get a fire extinguisher and they put out whatever was making the smoke in there. But unfortunately, by the time they put it out, pretty much everything inside has been burnt.
Oh no!
What?
Grace, all this stuff got burnt. Look,
Whoa.
this is what it was. It's really hot.
Whoa, and all those pennies down there are black,
Everything got burnt.
but they're supposed to be that color.
Yeah, no, I know what pennies look like. Everyone does.
We weren't supposed to ever open this.
Why?
It was rigged. This must be the Game Master's secret treasure chest that has all of his plans in it. Look, this notebook is burnt.
That's crazy. I wonder what was inside.
Look, whatever was inside, Grace, we don't have a shot of getting. Look at all this stuff. It's burnt to smithereens.
Whoa.
Yeah, whatever's in there, you're definitely not gonna be able to see anymore because the sides of every page are burnt and not at all in the middle. This is the type of low quality content you come to expect from the sharers, and this is what really makes theirs stand out, makes it the cream of the crop. They could have easily just written anything, just random numbers and equations inside of the book to make it look mysterious, but instead they just burnt the edges and they were like, well, we're never gonna know what's inside this notebook.
All the evidence was burnt. Even these pennies.
Wow.
These pennies are fried.
Those pennies are black,
This
but
is
they're supposed to
crazy.
be that color.
No, I know. I know what pennies look like. I swear.
Wait, what is that a picture of?
I don't know. It's like a little kid.
It's like a mom and a little kid.
What the fuck is that? It's like a mother and a little baby. It was probably just there from like whatever antique store they bought this from, and now they're trying to make it all mysterious.
It says GM, Game Master,
Whoa.
2005.
This is his chest where he kept all of his secrets.
This must have been the date the Game Master was born in 2005.
That must be the date the Game Master was born, in 2005. So that means that this evil mastermind, who we saw in the last video looking like a grown-ass adult, is actually 13 years old.
But who is that? Like, who is that? I've never seen a person like that.
Whoa.
I've never seen a person like that. You've never seen a baby before? What?
Clearly the Game Master must be a snacker. This is like an old thing of
What is
nerds
that?
candy.
Whoa, nerds. I love nerds.
He must be like a snacker. And look, Grace, a giant lollipop.
Whoa.
And look at this, more candy, Smarties.
Whoa.
See, this is why I call this the shitty Avengers, because it's like, the Game Master in the Rebecca Zamolo videos is like not at all similar to the Game Master in Steven Sharer's videos, but they're supposed to be the same person because they're in each other's videos. The Game Master in Rebecca Zamolo's videos is like sending them these clues that he sends them on these little missions to try to figure it out. He's DMing them all the time. He's not a baby. He's clearly older than 13 years old. But in the Sharer's videos, the only defining characteristics he has is that he's a snacker. He loves giant candy. He loves pennies. He's just got a shit ton of pennies in his treasure chest for some reason. There's another one of their videos where they show the Game Master, and you only see him for a split second, but it's clear that it's like a different mask than he has in Matt and Rebecca's videos. He shows up in a Dobre Brothers video too, and he's just like completely different. He's wearing a cloak. He's like a ghost in their videos. So you can tell that they all sort of have a general idea of what the Game Master's supposed to be doing. He's supposed to be deleting their videos, but they haven't communicated enough on like his backstory or who he is, or I don't think any of them actually know like what the Game Master's supposed to be. And I don't think the plot is ever actually gonna go anywhere, because these videos just start with him giving them clues, they solve it, and then in the next video they just get more clues and they solve it, and they never get any closer to figuring out who the Game Master is, why he's doing this, how to stop him. The only thing that I've ever seen them figure out for sure is that the Game Master is a snacker. And they say this in several videos.
It's empty. This is the only thing that's empty out of everything else.
It's a snacker.
It seems like every children's YouTube channel is involved in this Game Master thing now. I wouldn't be surprised if Johnny and Yes Papa started doing Game Master videos. But even people who aren't like associated with Rebecca Zamolo and the Sharers are making videos about it. It seems like a lot of people are just hopping on the bandwagon and making copycat Game Master videos to try to get some of the views that Matt and Rebecca are getting, to the point where it's hard to tell now like who is actually a part of it and who's not. It would be like if Thanos showed up in a Harry Potter movie. Like the writers were just like, yeah, we really liked Thanos. We noticed that the Avengers movies were doing really well, so now Harry Potter's fighting Thanos too. Thanos hates Harry Potter now. And suddenly just every movie that comes out, even ones that have nothing to do with Marvel, are just like Thanos is the bad guy. Anyways, I don't know. It's not a big deal to me. Obviously it's made up. There's no way that the Game Master is like watching this and he's gonna hack my channel to do a sponsorship for this video now. So anyway.
This is a message for Danny Gonzalez and all of his viewers. I am the Game Master, and I'm taking over this channel to tell you all about Squarespace. Guys, you know there's two things I truly love in life: snacks and pennies. Both things I love to eat. But what you might not have known is that I also love making websites about snacks and pennies. That's why I use Squarespace. Squarespace is an all-in-one platform that lets you find a domain, set up a site in just minutes, and even create an online store to sell things like snacks and pennies. And with Squarespace, it's super easy to create a professional-looking website because of their beautiful designer templates. Not to mention they've got great 24/7 customer service, so they can fix your problems anytime, anywhere. Now, Danny, if you ever want your channel back, your fans will have to pass the test. They'll have to go to squarespace.com/Danny to get 10% off their first purchase, and use Squarespace to create a website about Greg and how it's the fastest growing army on YouTube. If they do this, you can have your channel back. But if they don't, I'm gonna delete all your videos, or something like that. I haven't really decided yet, but I'm gonna do something with your videos. Okay. Bye.
Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. Greg is my fan base. We're a family. We're the strongest family on YouTube and the fastest growing army on YouTube. So if you want to join Greg, just subscribe and turn on my notifications. Thank you, Eric Goo, for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg. I'll see you guys next time with a really interesting video where instead of putting my camera on a tripod, I put it inside my own throat and I film like that. Bye.